Graduates, you may now be seated. Graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff, it's my privilege to welcome all of you to the graduation ceremony for Jefferson City High School's class of 2019. This class will be the 145th class to join the prestigious alumni of JCHS. Today, 550 jaybirds earn their wings. I want to begin by thanking all of you once more for being here to celebrate with us today, but I'd also like to recognize all of the mothers that are with us here today. Let's give them a round of applause. Class of 2019, your time has ended at JC, and you are poised to move upward and onward to bigger and better things. And while graduating in general is an accomplishment, I think it's fitting to celebrate the journey as well as the reward. For this day means so much more than simply graduating. Congratulations, you got enough credits, or even accepting your diplomas. It's a celebration of the accomplishment and the road you traveled in arriving here today. So I guess the big question is, what was along the road for the class of 2019? Well, our journey actually had all the sights and a few more, from football games to band concerts, riots, student council, soccer games, home runs, and holes in one. We had some of the very best assemblies and entertainment awards that I've ever seen. The step team and our girls basketball dream team. More awards than I can count, whether we were giving speeches or debating, iPad, Chromebooks, or painting. We did everything that Jaybirds do, but we did so much more. We watched over JC as we took our last steps across J Drive. Nobody will ever do that again, guys. We checked out the very last books from the old library, and we watched the very last performances in the little theater. We sang the last songs in our old choir rooms. We watched the third floor transform from that narrow little hallway that was all broken up to the wide open space that it is now. We watched J Village be built and created. And we'll remember, all of us will remember, when the art rooms were actually in the basement. Many will not remember a time that JC didn't have 2 gyms, but you will. And you'll remember the first scoop of dirt that they took out to build it and the first drop of concrete that hit the ground when it was being built. You'll remember a time when JC didn't even have central heat and air. No one will believe you when you say that we had hundreds of window units in every classroom. That's going to be so foreign to them that they're going to call you on it every time. So many past J's remember when Simonson was an 8th grade center, or having to spend 2 years there in a row, or maybe you were the last one to be a 9th grader at Jefferson City High School, the renovation of this very stadium, or when JCHS was actually where JCAC is now. Every Jaybird has their own story, as our traditions have changed and grown, and we've actually kept track of first and last as a way to define our space. You have what no one else will ever have. You are the last class to graduate before Jefferson City has 2 high schools. Everyone has their own Jaybird story, and now you do too. And now, your story will actually be true. Believe it or not, one day you're going to have kids and grandkids, and you are going to say this: I had to walk miles between classes, in snow and in rain. Uphill both ways. Am I lying? It was uphill both ways. And there were actually buses that might have to take you from one class to the next. They will not believe you. They'll think you're old and crotchety and have a bad memory. You will be the first class that can actually say that's true. More than anything, I'd like to thank you for your attitude along the way, for having the perseverance to keep going, to keep your feet moving. Quite honestly, you could have complained more and I wouldn't have blamed you for it. You could have focused on the challenge and not the reward. You could have given in to the temptation to cry more and try less, but you didn't, and I'm proud of you. You persevered and sacrificed while you were here for the greater good of future Jaybirds, and you did it in a way that very few generations will be able to say that they've done it. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for holding the line. And thank you for making it a great ride. I'll miss you all. I think it fitting on this day, while we are celebrating your sacrifice and perseverance, we take the time to celebrate the sacrifice of many of our past Jaybirds. No one in this class was close to being born in 1966. I myself was a decade from arriving to this world, so I can't say that I have a real clear recollection of it either. But at that time, many of our young men across the nation were being drafted into the military to serve in Vietnam. And as you can imagine, it wasn't the most convenient thing to be 18, on the verge of graduating, and to be whisked away by Uncle Sam to serve thousands of miles away and never have this day, to never walk across the stage and graduate. It was certainly a sacrifice and certainly tested the limits of perseverance and so many other things. The state of Missouri has chosen to honor the sacrifice of those servicemen with a Missouri State Diploma in recognition of their sacrifice and service through a program called Operation Recognition. And I'm very proud to say that one of those Jaybirds is here with us today. Not only did Mr. George Owsley serve our country proudly in the armed forces, he returned. Yeah. Mr. Owsley returned and has been serving our community and this state ever since. Many of you in the audience benefited from the very programs that Mr. Owsley has supported, not just one day or 1 year or even 1 decade, but for decades in our community. Mr. Owsley, would you please join me, sir? It is with great pleasure that I, Jefferson City Public Schools, Jefferson City High School, the faculty and staff, and the Jefferson City community, and the class of 2019 celebrate and honor your service by awarding you a State of Missouri diploma and a Jefferson City High School diploma, officially welcoming you into the class of 1966 and 2019. We thank you for your service, perseverance, and sacrifice on behalf of many generations of Jaybirds. We thank you, sir. We would love for you to say a few words.
Oh, sorry. Wow. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's true. I'll forget it. Well, all right then. That's not going to stay up there like it should. That's okay.
I'll help you.
Oh, thank you. Wow. First thing I'd like to say is Happy Mother's Day to everyone, all the mothers out here. Hoping I can pull this off without too much problem. I'm sure my mother is looking down now. Talking to my father and my sister and one of my sons and saying, there really is a God. First of all, I would like to say thank you. I'm using notes. There was a day I didn't have to do that, but today I do. There's a lady quick story, we're in Henderson, Nevada, get lined to go to a movie, and this lady named Charm McElry, who taps me on the shoulder. I had my veteran's hat on that I wear all the time, except today, out of honor of this graduating class, I wear this hat. And she taps me on the shoulder and said, excuse me, sir, did you graduate from high school? And I turn around and go, well, no, I didn't. She said, did you finish your GED in school, in the service? I said, yes, I did. She said, I can get you a high school diploma, or get your. I said, well, I'm not from here. I'm from Missouri, and, I don't know anything about that. I didn't really put a lot of stock in that, but, a lady in Vegas named Charm. You got to wonder a little bit about that. A little bit. My wife goes, what was her name? I go, Charm something. Anyway, I said, okay. I took her card and said thank you, and that was it. When I got back home, I called my friend Karen Enlow, and I said, Karen, you know anything about this? You heard anything about it? No, we haven't. I hadn't heard anything. I said, well, maybe you give this lady a call. She acted like she knew what she was talking about. Karen calls her. Long story short, I had no idea that there was a program at the state of Missouri offered to give a high school diploma to veterans that left high school before they graduated. And that's really the reason why I'm here. I want, if there's veterans out there, we've shared this on Facebook. It's in the paper today that there are veterans. I'm sure I'm not the only one that left high school before he graduated. And so it's called Operation Recognition. So if you could get the word out to veterans, it'd be great. So anyway, my first is to thank Charm. Next, I'd like to thank Karen for the help, Jeff City Public School, and the foundation for allowing me the honor to stand here today. And to me, this is an honor. I've done a lot of things in my life. I've accomplished a lot, but I never had a high school diploma. And there were people that invariably asked, what year did you graduate from high school? And I always had to say, well, I never did. I didn't graduate from high school. And for someone that doesn't have a high school diploma, that's a little, I don't know, it kind of bothered me. But I never thought that I would ever be here. I dreamt, well, it's not going to happen. But to be here with the graduating class of 2019, wear the cap and gown, receiving the 1966 Marcellus, receiving my high school diploma, and yes, the tassel, which will go on the mirror. As a matter of fact, Charm sent me one too. It's true, she did. It'll go on the mirror of my 62 Chevy that I have. So, I joined the Navy. I got my GED. I went to boot camp in Great Lakes. Yeah. December, January, and February, and March. That's not a place you want to be when you're 17 years old and it's cold. I mean, really cold. I made 3 trips to Vietnam. I attended college, graduated from Columbia College with a BA in business. I started 5 businesses and sold them. I built a commercial plaza in Columbia named after my son that was killed while he was in the service. And over about a 20-year period, I built that plaza in Columbia called J. Owsley Plaza. Set on the interstate. And but once again, I have all kinds of things hanging on my wall, but I never had a high school diploma. I had great teachers when I was at the school. The problem was they didn't have a great student. I mean, that's just the long and the short of it. They tried. They really did. And I admire them for that, and I admire them today. My goodness, they have a lot tougher job, I think, today than they did when I was going. Just my opinion. I know they have great teachers now, 55 years later. My wife and I are involved in, and I don't want to get in deep in this, but we're involved in what we call Santa Day at Southwest School Early Childhood Learning Center. And I've met every one of those teachers over there, and they're all great and wonderful. And we've been involved in that program over there for about 8 years. So, again, the main thing I wanted to talk about briefly was Operation Recognition. Please go online, check into that, get a word out to veterans. And I want everybody to know in closing that I am blessed. My grandkids are here. I have some friends here, my family. I asked my granddaughter, what do you think about your grandpa graduating? She said, Grandpa, I think it's wonderful. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. So I'm standing here with this great class of 2019, being recognized by the state of Missouri and the Jeff City Public Schools. And I'm proud to stand here as a J, as a graduate, and as a United States Navy veteran. And with that, I say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you very much, sir, and thank you for your service. Without further ado, Jays, it has been a great ride. Thanks for the memories. Your class president, Miss Zoe Beavers.
Hi. I'm Zoe Beavers, and I am the senior class president for the best class to come through the halls of Jefferson City High School, the class of 2019. On behalf of my class, I'd like to thank JCHS faculty, staff, friends, family, and loved ones for traveling here to cheer us on just one last time. Welcome to the graduation for the class of 2019. Seniors, 4 years ago, we walked into Simonson 9th Grade Center as freshmen. And 4 years later, we're walking out of the beautiful, half-finished Jefferson City High School as family. The day we've all been waiting for has finally come. We got up this morning and we put on our Sunday's best so that we can graduate and move on to bigger and better things. In tradition of the African American church, I want you to turn to your neighbor and I want you to say, neighbor. You don't look like what you've been through. Some of us are completely different people than we were when we entered high school, but that's what high school's all about. It's about gaining knowledge, getting to know yourself, and breaking barriers. Class of 2019, we've broken a lot of barriers. Some of you will be first-generation college students, Division I athletes at college, and hey, you even elected Jefferson City's first African-American female senior class president. Looking at all of you today, it's safe to say that we got through it. Give yourself an applause for that. We got through the 2 miles walks to class in the cold and the rain and the snow due to construction, the unbearable 90% attendance policy, and if you know me, it's really unbearable, and the senioritis, kind of. High school has taught us lots of lessons and given us memories that we will never forget. Some of those memories might have even accidentally ended up on our Snapchat stories. If you know, you know. Not only is today a celebration of mothers, it is a celebration to commemorate all the time we spent pulling all-nighters for tests, rushing to finish that 50-question packet that was supposed to be due the next block, and waiting forever until someone was finally kind enough to let you out of your parking spot. If you park in Jock Lot, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just like everyone warned us, time flew by. It feels like just yesterday we were watching the seniors graduate when we were freshmen. Now it's our turn. Jaybirds, it's up to you to write your own narrative. No one will remember whether or not you were on homecoming court or if you had 1,000 patches on your varsity jacket, but someone will remember that you were the nice person that invited them to eat with you at lunch when no one else did. Someone once told me you have to do the things in life that scare you a little bit to make it worthwhile. Saying goodbye can be scary, but now it's time to say goodbye to high school. Goodbye to the friendly faces of Mrs. Bryan and Dulce Stevens. Goodbye to Friday night football games. Goodbye to the infamous Twitter beef that all of us either took part in or had entertainment from. And goodbye to never failing to ending up at McDonald's when there's nothing else to do on the weekends. It's just Jeff City things. Just remember, it's not the end, it's just the beginning. And with that being said, congratulations, class of 2019. Let's get these diplomas and make it official.
Great job, Zoe. And now Natalie Weens, our student council president, will now come forward to give her address.
It's very windy up here. Seniors, we're here. We made it. We did that. And I couldn't have asked for a better group of students to have experienced high school with than all of you. If we take a look back at our high school experience, it began and ended in a similar situation. When we were at Simonson, we bonded over the old building that was bursting, trying to fit all 600 of us. The hallways were crowded, and many of us were at the most awkward stages of our lives. 4 years later, not much has changed. We still struggle to get to class on time because of the congested hallways. We've all gotten a head start on our summer bodies because of the cardio that we undergo traveling through campus. We're all still awkward, maybe just a little taller and with a little bit less acne. But these trials attest to the bonds that we have created as a class. Despite the large population, we are all similar because of what we have gone through together. We have all experienced loss in one form or another, whether that be a family member, friend, or acquaintance. But we have all experienced happiness as well. This could be due to a principal's kind greeting in the morning, a teacher's willingness to understand your point of view, or a lunch lady telling you to have a blessed day. The staff at JC is truly outstanding. Thank you. As I look back at my greatest high school memories, many of them involve a group of dedicated students. Whether it was at a football game filled with the chants of the cheerleaders and the melodies of the band, or an assembly during the step team or a cappella performances. These memories were created because of your passion. Thank you. Remember to keep that passion alive as each of you continue your life after graduation. Whether it's at college, a career, or the military, I trust that you will find what you love to do and stick with it. Take a look around. This is the very last time you will see all of these people as a whole, and some of these people individually. Take a picture in your head and keep it to remember this moment forever. This is the last page of this chapter in your life, and now it's time to turn the page.
Great job, Natalie. And now Mr. Benjamin Kraus, class valedictorian, will come forward to give his address.
This is kind of intimidating. Y'all might be smiling, but you're scary. So I have some people to thank, but as I was making the list, I realized there's too many people that have helped me get here, helped all of us get here today. So you know who you are if you deserve the thanks. But special shout out to all the people who sent me homework over the last 4 years. Y'all are real MVPs. Life is not about having the answers. It's about living with the questions. I know what you're thinking. Ben, what the heck does that even mean? That's a good question. You're going to have to live with that question. So let's break it down. Life. It's a board game. Everyone knows that. Answers. It's the things that are certain in life, like 1 + 1 = 2, and the Warriors are going to win the finals again. Yeah. Let's move on to the questions, though. The questions are the things that are uncertain. It's the things that we can't possibly know. We don't know if the boat is going to have enough gas to get us back to the house. We don't know if Corey was going to show up on time today, but Corey Suttle, you showed up on time today, so congratulations. We don't know where our lives are going to be leading us after today. It's unknown. But that's the beautiful thing about life, is that it is unknown. It's a blank piece of paper waiting for us to write on it. It's a blank canvas waiting to be turned into a masterpiece. It's unknown, but we're the ones who make it known. So it's not scary, it's hopeful. So the future. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I wrote a speech, but I felt like winging it. So the future is full of choices. And whether we make the right choices or the wrong choices, those choices are going to shape the rest of our lives. The choices that we made in high school, whether it be the choice to go up for a sport that we might not like, the choice to go up to someone that we've never met before, those choices are what shaped us. Strangers turn to classmates, classmates turn to friends, friends turn into family, and family is the best thing you can possibly ask for. So there's a lot of things in life that we're not going to be able to have control over. That's the future, that's the unknown, that's the uncertainty. But what we do have control over is who we are as individuals, how we react to things. I like to say that life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. And this class, their attitude is pretty good, especially considering the construction and long walks, and you guys already heard that from the other two ladies. So choose to be the change you want to see in the world. Be the hero of your own narrative. In a world that seems to be infested with hate, be a source of love. In a world that has people who seem to have no hope, be a voice for them. Be their hope. Don't merely pursue happiness, create it. It's our story, write it. It's only unknown until we make it known. We might be leaving each other, but the memories we made never will. The impacts that we had on each other, that's going to go with us for as long as we live. That's the one thing that we all know the future is going to hold. I wish all of you the best in your future endeavors. I know you're going to do great things. I'm looking forward to see you guys at the class reunion that Zoe's going to be organizing. Good luck with that, Zoe. Our best days are ahead of us, even though the days behind us were pretty good as well. Graduating class of 2019, I love you guys 3000.
It's a pretty nice Avengers reference there, Ben. Please welcome Dr. Amy Herman, who will recognize students from the Jefferson City Academic Center.
Good afternoon, and congratulations, class of 2019. We speak about success all the time. However, it's a struggle, and the failure is also important. It's the ability to resist failure or to use the struggle that often leads to greater success. Some people don't want to try for fear of failing. You have tried, you have struggled, and you have succeeded. Success. We are proud of your success. By completing your high school education, you have changed your destiny and the destiny of your children. You should have a great feeling of confidence and pride about conquering such a big goal. By completing your high school degree, you can apply for a wider variety of jobs. You have opened the door to technical schools, to university experiences. You have created for yourself the opportunity to earn more money. High school graduates earn an average of $10,000 a year more. You will make at least $500,000 more in your lifetime, $500,000 more in your lifetime than those that do not graduate from high school. By earning your high school degree, you have also inspired your future children, your family members, and your loved ones to continue and to complete their own education. By completing your high school diploma, you are more likely to get married and stay married. By completing your high school diploma, you are 15% more likely to own your own home. Statistically, by completing your high school diploma, you will be healthier and live 6 to 9 years longer. It is a wonderful feat that you have accomplished here. Success is not final, and failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. In the words of Mark Twain, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. So class of 2019, explore, dream, and discover. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Herman. Today's commencement exercises will confer 550 graduates receiving their diplomas. Here are some of the other honors that we would like to share. Seniors, if you would please stand when your club is mentioned. And audience, if you'd wait till all of the members of that club are named before applauding, that would be great. So today, 75 are wearing the white stoles of the National Honor Society. 3 wear the pink cords of Tri-M, the National Music Honor Society. 24 wear the red, royal blue, and orange cords of Student Council. 13 wear the blue and gold twisted cords of journalism. 2 wear the gold and royal blue cords of FBLA. 13 wear the red, blue, and silver cords of Project Lead the Way. 10 wear the royal blue and white cords of DECA. 6 wear the brown cords of Tabletop Gaming. 14 wear the green and gold cords of the Green Team Club. 12 wear the white cords of Key Club. 7 wear the antique gold and white cords of Scholar Bowl. 9 wear the Kelly green and yellow cords of the Epsilon Beta Club. 9 wear the red and silver intertwined cords of National Speech and Debate Association. 8 wear the navy cords of HOSA. 12 wear the teal and black cords of Certified Nursing Assistants. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, if you will be entering the military and serving our country upon graduation, or if you already have, Mr. Housley, please stand and be recognized. Thank you all. I would like to now introduce you to the Associate Principal, Mr. Joseph Lausted. He will present the top academic awards.
Thanks. At this time, we honor those students who are the academic leaders of the class of 2019. 9 graduates have achieved a grade point average of 3.95 to 3.999. As I call your name, I ask each of the graduates to stand. Please hold your applause until all graduates have been recognized. Morgan Elizabeth Jordan, GPA 3.95. Cole Allen Harper, GPA 3.953. Kiara Faith Mendoza Podera, GPA 3.957. Tucker James Schwartz, GPA 3.961. Alexander Lee Fitch, GPA 3.964. Michael J. Wang, GPA 3.966. Lauren Roselle Tuck, GPA 3.97. Trent Ian Kemker, GPA 3.982. Audrey Elizabeth Bowman, GPA 3.997. By our tradition, we honor as salutatorians all students of a graduating class who have maintained a 4.0 grade point average or above throughout their high school career. It is now our honor to recognize you, the 18 salutatorians of the class of 2019. Salutatorians, join Mr. James and myself on the stage as your name is called to accept your award. Please hold your applause until all salutatorians have been recognized. Madison Alexandra Connell, GPA 4.00, 18 college credits. Daughter of Heath Connell and Heather Lockett, attending the University of Missouri Columbia, majoring in nuclear medicine. Connor Joseph Hankins, GPA 4.006, 6 college credits, son of Matthew and Gina Hankins, attending Harding University, majoring in biology. Mira Hillard Gandhi, GPA 4.016, 15 college credits, daughter of Rod Hillard and Anjali Gandhi, attending the University of Missouri Columbia, majoring in economics and business. Brett Nathan Kolb, GPA 4.028, 28 college credits, son of Jerry and Tammy Kolb, attending Missouri University of Science and Technology, majoring in mechanical engineering. David Helmick III, GPA 4.036, 18 college credits, son of David and Jessica Helmick, attending Iowa State University, majoring in software engineering. Hannah Noel Keeley, GPA 4.051, 9 college credits, daughter of Stan and Lisa Keeley, attending Missouri University of Science and Technology, majoring in mechanical engineering. Joshua Thomas Buzzard, GPA 4.057, 42 college credits, son of Rich and Arbazine Buzzard, Missouri University of Science and Technology, majoring in mechanical engineering. Letitia Edgewa Nikita, GPA 4.067, 10 college credits, daughter of James Nikita and Lydia Adoma, attending The Ohio State University, majoring in public affairs and public health. Ryan Thomas Brooks, GPA 4.069, 18 college credits. Son of Trent and Heather Brooks, attending the United States Coast Guard Academy, majoring in naval architecture and marine engineering. Okay. Katie Ann Vogel, GPA 4.075, 16 college credits. Daughter of Joe and Angie Vogel, attending George Washington University, majoring in international affairs. Madeline Grace Jones, GPA 4.075, 18 college credits. Daughter of Gregory and Sarah Jones, attending Missouri State University, Springfield, majoring in elementary education. William Paul Mullenkamp, GPA 4.088, 21 college credits. Son of John and Tina Mullenkamp, attending the University of Utah, majoring in biology and music. Lane Jacob Atchinson, GPA 4.093, 36 college credits. Son of Joseph Atchison and Julie Clapper Peterson, attending the University of Missouri-Columbia, majoring in mechanical engineering. Valerie Holly Holt, GPA 4.095, 21 college credits. Daughter of Todd and Stacy Holt, attending St. Louis University, majoring in international studies and Spanish. Rebecca Lynn Johans, GPA 4.099, 33 college credits. Daughter of Patrick Johans and Audrey Kaufman, attending Lincoln University, majoring in animal sciences. Elijah Tate Hilty, GPA 4.099, 25 college credits. Son of Daniel and Kristen Hilty, attending the University of Alabama, majoring in computer science. Samantha Lauren Swinford, GPA 4.105, 42 college credits. Daughter of Tim Swinford and Kim Connor, attending Missouri University of Science and Technology, majoring in biological sciences. Anna Gabrielle Spalding, GPA 4.113, 6 college credits. Daughter of Todd and Amy Spalding, attending Missouri University of Science and Technology, majoring in chemical engineering. These are the salutatorians for the class of 2019. And now, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the Valedictorian of Jefferson City High School's class of 2019, Benjamin Ian Kraus. Benjamin Ian Kraus, GPA 4.126, 41 college credits, son of Guy Kraus and Lynn Ratchford, attending the University of Kansas, majoring in secondary education.
You will also be the first class to maybe endure a little bit of sprinkling as we make it through our awards and ceremony, guys. It's now my privilege to announce special Senior Character and Citizenship Awards. The American Legion Award is presented to one girl and one boy in the senior class. These students must exemplify 6 qualities that define character. They are courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. The candidates are voted on by the faculty. The recipients of the American Legion Award are Sabian Jamal Kent and Valerie Holly Holt. Can I get Valerie's? The VFW Tom Dacey Memorial Award is presented to one girl and one boy in the senior class. These students must exemplify superior citizenship, scholarship, and attendance. Candidates are also voted on by the faculty. The recipients of the VFW Tom Dacey Memorial Award are Sawyer Blake Bohannon and Leticia Ajiwa Nekatia. Sawyer and Leticia, will you please come up? Since 1948, one girl and one boy of the graduating class have been nominated to receive the All-School Service Award. This award is conferred on the basis of a majority vote of our faculty and staff members. It signifies that, in our opinion, the recipient represents the qualities which education, in the truest sense of the word, seeks to foster: personal integrity and self-respect, academic achievement, genuine respect for others, and the willingness to serve and contribute to our community and society at large. The recipients of the All-School Service Award are Cole Allen Harper and Natalie Nicole Weens. Great group of kids. Miss Lorelei Schwartz, would you please join me at the podium? It is my honor to present to the Board of Education the class of 2019. All 550 students before you have met the requirements for graduation and the prescribed by the State of Missouri and Jefferson City Board of Education and are entitled to receive their diploma and be added to the list of alumni of Jefferson City High School. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm speaking to you today on behalf of the Jefferson City Public Schools Board of Education. Thank you for joining us today to support our graduates. My goal is to finish these greetings before the beach balls emerge. Notice, I said plural, beach balls. The beach ball at graduation is a long tradition at Jefferson City High School. The class of 2019 was fortunate to have had experienced many long traditions at Jefferson City High School, like the ringing of the bell on Wednesday. Although the bell was in a different location and you had to alter your route, the meaning of the tradition was the same. These students also experienced many things very few classes have ever experienced at Jefferson City High School, like trying to learn during major construction. Thank you to the students and to the staff for your patience and for keeping positive attitudes during this challenging time. This class is one of the first classes to experience the new Jefferson City High School building, and it will be one of the last classes to graduate from Jefferson City High School while there is still only one public high school in our district. Congratulations on your accomplishments and welcome to your new status as a Jefferson City High School alumni. Every member of the school board is a proud alumnus of the Jefferson City High School, and we are proud to welcome you into our circle. Class of 2019, I have watched you grow from kindergartners to high school graduates. I have watched you experience successes and failures in your various endeavors during your time as students. During your senior year, I have been most impressed to watch you support each other. All of you young men and women are here today holding your own personal stories with chapters written through the first 18 years of your life. You will continue to fill your stories with your own individual and unique chapters, which will include beach balls at graduation. You get to choose to write the rest of your story. My hope for you is that your stories are lengthy. I hope it will include more joy than sorrow, more success than failure, and more good choices than poor choices. But don't be afraid to fail, to lose, or to make poor choices. but be wise with what you learn from those failures. The bottom line is you get to choose how you write your story. You will have successes and you will have failures. You will get to choose how you react to those experiences. You will get to choose what you do with that information going forward. But my hope is that you will make choices that will help you move forward just a little bit every day. On behalf of the Board of Education, thank you for allowing us to share your graduation day. Again, congratulations on reaching this milestone in your life, and good luck to you as you continue your stories.
First row, get ready. Graduates of the class of 2019, one row at a time. You'll come forward with your name card as your name is called to receive your diploma. Would the first row please stand and make your way to the tables adjacent to each side of the stage. Thanks, guys.
Zoe Janelle Beavers. Zoe Janelle Beavers.
Giovanni Gray Acosta.
Natalie Nicole Weens.
Jonathan Osiris Aguilar.
Benjamin Ian Kraus.
Riley Alexander Albertson.
Anna Gabrielle Spalding.
Lindsay Marie Allwell.
Samantha Lauren Swinford.
Skylar Cheyenne Allison.
Elijah Tate Hilty.
Stephanie Nicole Almazan.
Rebecca Lynn Johans.
Simone Caitlin Anderson.
Valerie Holly Holt.
Michael Apia Breffo.
Lane Jacob Atchison.
Alexandra Arend.
William Paul Mollenkamp.
Alvaro Josue Araguello.
Madeline Grace Jones.
Dakota Ray Armour.
Katie Ann Vogel. Ryan Thomas Brooks.
Michael Joseph Arnold.
Letitia Ejewa Nkecha.
Freedom Asia Samani Austell.
Joshua Thomas Buzzard.
Yesnia Dominique Austin Dixon.
Hannah Noel Keeley.
Alexis Megan Backus.
David Helmick III.
Kelsey Taylor Backus.
Brett Nathan Cobb.
Lillian Marie Ballinger.
Mira Hillard Gandhi.
Zachary Christopher Barnes.
Connor Joseph Hankins.
Elijah Edward Albert Barnett.
Madison Alexandra Connell.
Hannah Faith Biesterfeld.
Danielle Chastity Bacon.
Matthew Samuel Beck.
Irene Lane Barnes.
Victoria Lynn Bell.
Bailey Scott Barnett.
May Beneke.
Ian Michael Barton.
Kendra Michelle Benton.
Shelby Joe Beasley.
Elijah J. Bernskitter.
Colleen Marie Beck.
Jared Colin Bitterman.
Amaya Shantae Bell.
Sawyer Blake Bohannon.
Dylan Keith Howard Benedict.
Hallie Kate Bolkin.
Prince Ansu Benson.
Jacob Allen Bowles.
Dylan Ann Bearhorst.
Haley Patricia Bosch.
Haley Marie Bessinger.
Devin Michael Branson.
Samantha Dearus Blanco Ruiz.
Sierra Monique Brewster.
Kate L. Bowes.
Tiana Lachelle Briggs.
Skylar James Bohannon.
Alana Jean Brown.
Emma Adair Bourne.
Haley Savannah Brown.
Audrey Elizabeth Ching Bowman.
Stevie Marie Buckley.
Jolie Renee Brand.
Libby Leanne Bushman.
Carly Mae Bray.
John Michael Calton.
Garrett James Bryce.
Cole Richard Campbell.
Candy Ashanta Ayana Brooks.
Michael Alexander Carroll.
Alexander Matthew Brown.
Maria Castillo.
Jordan Charles Tinashe Bruner.
Andrea Carolina Salata.
Peyton May Burcham.
Lashana Quantavia Chambers.
Garrett Andrew Butel.
Heather Renee Champney.
Brianne Denise Campbell.
Amari Ranisha Shanu.
Sasha Denise Campbell.
Rashina Shanae Clark.
Nakila Simone Carter.
Macy Dale Cloud.
Marian Castillo.
Michaela Briante Coleman.
Carson Brianna Chambers.
Madeline Elizabeth Cook.
Sanita Gabrielle Shambly.
Carson Grant Cooper.
Connor Harrison Klein.
Addison Joe Corona.
Joshua Edward Cobb.
Carly Shea Costales.
Jeffrey Michael Cole.
Douglas Allen Kramer.
Dejan Allen Collier.
Anthony Lynn Crocker.
Christian Elijah Connett.
Emma Leanne Crowley.
Braden Allen Cook.
Jared Matthew Daly.
Cameron Ethan Cooper.
Bradley Robert Davis.
Isaac Ramon Cordero.
Jamie Lynn Davis.
Annie K. Corona.
Nicholas Matthew Denich. Thanks.
Ian Nicholas Cody.
Ashley Amber Diaz.
Brandon Tyler Crispy.
Jesse Earl Dillon.
Christian Benjamin Kraus.
Abigail Maria Dixon.
Isaiah Lamar Curtis.
Lucas Lee Dolph.
Zach J. Daniel.
Riley Lenore Dreyer.
Brian Kirk Davis.
Megan Danielle Duffield.
Demaya My Crystal Day Smith.
Landon Matthias Dunlap.
Brandon Richard Del Grosso.
Brianna Gail Eads.
Corey Robert Denny.
Cameron Denise Edson.
Nathaniel Albert Dickinson.
Charlie Sue Inlow.
Dia Archita Divya Kumar.
Albert Samuel K. Essel, Jr.
Malak Hannah Dakili.
Deshae Arzo Evers.
Paige Elizabeth Doyle Barker.
Christina Renee Falter.
Justin Cole Dudenheffer.
Camille Elizabeth Gardner.
Riley Elizabeth Donovan.
Alexander Lee Fitch. Kinley May Foley. Neha Ruben Gadd. Junior. One more. Joe Nathan Lee Gant, Jr.
Go. Valentine Wabwezu Ucheku.
Princess Layla Ann Bridget Garner.
Nicholas Stephen Erickson.
Michelle Page Garrett.
Zachary Dylan Evans.
Thason James Graham.
Jade Elaine Ewald.
Is it Caroline? Alyssa Caroline Green.
Taryn Lynn Fennessy.
Cassidy Dove Green.
Alexandro Fernandez.
Alexis Nicole Greenslit.
Kinsey Hannah Field.
Paige Marie Griffin.
Randall Thomas Ray Fisher.
Mary Elizabeth Groner.
Mackenzie Mora Fitzsimmons.
Kiana Nicole Guzman.
Khalil Corrado Foster.
Kane Justice Hager.
Dynasty Lene Freeman.
Brendan Charles Hamner.
Hallie Rose Galbraith.
Aubrey Harris.
Tatiana Shanae Gardner.
Anastasia Maria Harwood.
Cade Joseph Garnett.
Travis Kane Buford Hayden.
Meadow Kyrie Riley Giannino.
Aaliyah Jeray Michelle Haynes.
Blake William Michael Giesing.
Jody Sophia Helm.
Andrew Edward Michael Gray.
Davion Lamar Hemphill.
Ashley Nicole Green.
Zachary Charles Herndon.
Mason Hugh Green.
Matthew Kyle Hoffman.
Jenna Rose Grell.
Emma Marie Horn.
Grace Elizabeth Griggs.
Jasmine Antoinette Howard.
Juan Pablo Guillen.
Tristan J. Huber.
Greta K. Harmon.
Christopher Reed Kessel.
Olivia Page Hale.
Max Allen Lloyd Hughes.
Cole Allen Harper.
Ryan Renee Hurd.
Michaela Rose Hartman.
Alexander Houston Jackson.
Riley Edward Hatfield.
Jerry Lewis Jackson III.
Garrett Robert Hayden.
Sadie Marie Jacobs.
Jarek Wasiah Hayes.
Noah Jar.
Connor Harrison Heat.
Abby Lynette Job.
Chloe Rhea Helming.
Levi Joseph Job.
Anastasia Yvonne Henderson.
Elandra Adair Johnson.
Olivia Pearl Henderson.
Justin Brock Johnson.
John Robert Hesser.
Brianna Summer Jones.
Riley Ethan Hoffman.
Morgan Elizabeth Jordan. Sorry.
Jamie Alexis Holloman.
Omar Juarez.
Lindsay Joe Horn.
Shauna Joe Kaiser.
Lauren Elizabeth Hawksworth.
Teresa Danielle Campeter.
Elena Nora Huff.
Cheyenne Anish Kelm.
Kaylee Noel Hunolt.
Eve Eleanor Kennedy.
Valerie Ann Hurt.
Benton Ray Kiesling.
Alicia Nguanta.
Megan Nicole Kuyat.
Charles Edwards Jackson III.
Jasmine Alexis Landis.
Malik Raheem Jackson.
Jalen Devod Lavelle.
Cody Allen Yeagers.
Lawton William Linsenbart.
Hayden Frank James.
Jawan Livingston.
Camden Lanier Job.
Deshaun Lavelle Lomax.
Marcel Sylvanus John.
Ashley Nicole Lucian.
Krista Michelle Johnson.
Carter Lawrence Mallory.
Sean Harrison Jones.
Quentin Wayne Mantle.
Madison Marie Joseph.
Markel Donnell Marshall.
Colton Michael Juckett.
Taylor Elizabeth Martin.
Zareen Nala Kamara.
Dulce Mateo.
Clary Mwanza Kawaya.
Brianna Rose Maddox.
Trent Ian Kempker.
Indra Ayla May.
Sabian Jamal Kent.
Samantha Cheyenne McCain.
Reagan Helena Keever.
Bethany Brooke Luca McCullough.
Quinlan Paul Kippett.
Aiden Hale McGinty.
Paxton Ryan Canachel.
DeAndre Sean Edward McKenzie.
Justine Marie Lang.
Matthew William Mealy.
Alexia Michelle Larimore.
Lexi Blair Miller.
Hope Angelica Lewis.
Cassidy Shane Minor.
Micah Bowen Lithicum.
Benjamin Thomas Mobley.
Ebony Michelle Logan.
Dean Orlando Morris.
Marquise Rashawn Long.
Caitlin Samantha Mulcahy.
Emily Marie Lynn.
Cheyenne Lachey Myers.
Emmanuel J. Mayer.
Avery Bell Neely.
Austin Paul Manley.
Jackson Stephen Noble.
Keston William Marsh.
Sydney Jean Norris.
Curtis Dean Martin.
Stephanie Obi.
Yolanda Latrice Martin.
Samantha Joe O'Neill.
Nina Ray Matfield.
Caitlin Autumn Marie Osborne.
Michaela Anise McAllister.
Keyshauna McKenzie Overall.
Tarkitha Saisha McLean.
Michael Langen Padberg III.
Lillian Nicole McCutcheon.
Michael Clayton Painter.
Alexis Natasha McKay.
Rihanna Nicole Patridge.
Leslie Taylor McKinley.
Michaela Brianne Patterson.
McKelty Rhiannon Mead.
Kyle Douglas Payne.
Susan Yvonne Meyer.
Trinity Ann Pendleton.
Frank Lamont Milton.
Tiana Renee Phillips.
Patricia Diane Miner.
Zenon Vaughn Pike.
Madison Marie Minzy.
Tyler Jacob Porter.
Jordan Allen Moreland.
Reagan Jacob Pringer.
Justin Jack Morris.
Creighton Henry Propst.
Grant Alexander Musto.
Kimberly Renee Rackers.
Anastasia Marie Myrick.
Lloyd Dewan Randall.
Matthew Thomas Nicholas.
Dawson James Rhodes.
Thomas C. Neild.
Camden Eric Riley.
Hudson Walker Nilges.
Stephanie Amber Ritchie.
Ramonda Patrice Nolden.
Jamie Lee Rodick.
Ian Mitchell Northway.
Charles Andrew Romans.
Caroline Elizabeth Ordway.
Lataya Minyetta Rosser.
Abigail Ann Osborne.
Caleb John Rujewitz.
Zeondrick Rashid Overall.
Jordan Francisco Sanchez. We're doing good.
Chase Alexander Pasley.
Dalton Lewis Sanning.
Danielle Bethany Patton.
Danielle Alicia Sanson.
Trevor Griffith Pauley.
Michelle Jeanette Santos.
Grace Angeline P.
Michael Scott Saucedo.
Dylan Mitchell Penserum.
Kylie Diane Shepperly.
Olivia Grace Petty.
Abigail May Schreier.
Brandon Stewart Pigford.
Kyle Lloyd Sears.
Max Joseph Pippin.
Abigail Ann Severs.
Kara Faith Mendoza Podadera.
Reese Austin Shepard.
Theodore Michael Porting.
Tessa Renee Sigmund.
Alexia May Pryor.
Javier Silva.
Angelina Amari Purvis.
Sebastian L. Slates.
Alejandra Isela Ramos.
Brady Matthew Sloan.
Morgan Taylor Riggs.
Isaac Anthony Sachinsky.
Kayla Marie Ritchie.
Emily Grace Spears.
Devin Royce Roberson.
Robert Anthony Spencer.
Stephen William Rogers.
Emily Nicole Stafford.
Connor James Rooney.
Taylor Renee Steele.
Mitchell James Roslin.
Isaac Theodore Stegman.
Angel Joseph Sanchez.
Zoe S. Stratman. Nathaniel W. Sullins.
Salem Katana Sanfilippo Solindas.
Morgan Elizabeth Searles.
Daniel Joseph Santos.
Celine Young-hee Sutton.
Samuel Levi Sardis.
Tristan Hyman Schwartwager.
Natalie Sue Schaefer.
Blake Owen Terry.
Matthew Brandon Schmitz.
Devin William Tice.
Austin Benjamin Shrimp.
Zachary Marshall Thomason.
Christopher David Schreier.
Dalton W. Thompson.
Tucker James Schwartz.
Jacob Wendell Thornsberry.
David John Siegel.
Alan Michael Tiethoff.
Nayana Uriah Shelby Myers.
Riley G. Tordoff.
Jack Donald G. Schinkel.
Ashton Riot Truitt.
Alexis Luis Silva.
Lauren Roselle Tuck.
Demetia Geraldine Slaughter.
Nija Dizir Turner.
Caden Blaine Smith.
Cassandra Marie Updegrove.
Micaiah Lene Smith.
Benjamin Fernando Valencia.
Mackenzie Gail Sneller.
Hunter Greer Van Drunen.
Madison Marie Sparks.
Tiana Marie Vaughn.
Brittany Paige Spencer.
Emily Elizabeth Velasquez.
James Brandon Spraggs.
Jasmine Marie Walker.
Timothy Stephen Starkey.
Michael J. Wong.
Christopher Ryan Stegman.
William Parker Watkins.
Nairee Stewart.
Anaya Renee West.
Xavier Scott Stifler.
Cody Wayne Wheeler.
Ashton Redding Stratman.
Joshua Eli White.
Quentin James Strobel.
Tamisha Wiggins.
Corey Suttle.
Alexis Lauren Williams.
Deschanel Aurea Antoinette Sutton.
Lashaya Monet Williams.
Rue Stephen Taggart.
Christopher David Williamson.
Maylee Janae Tamke.
Zachary Scott Wilson.
Kirsten Lee Terry.
Hope Elizabeth Wittenberger.
Madison Lene Thomas.
Justin Wayne Wood.
Elena Michelle Thompson.
Faith Danielle Woodard.
Rayana Tia Thompson.
Daniel William Woodward.
Gu Hai Tsai. Hank.
Benjamin Ezra Wright.
Frederick Marquise Vales.
Minaho Yamada.
Stella Bell Van Zant.
Cade Edward Yerian.
Skylar Lane Vaught.
Kyle Raymond Youngbluth.
Colton Vogt.
Dornique Crystal Wright.
Corey Wagner Halsey.
He'll figure it out.
Raven Lynn Walker. Nazaria Rayshawn Watson. Nicholas Kane Welshmeyer. Xavier O'Neill Whalen. Christian Rashawn White. Inesha Shantae Williams. Tayan Keontae Williams. Durante Lamont Wilson. Jacob Elijah Divine Witherspoon. Rauipa Wongkokua. Noah Ezra Wood. Ariana Nicole Woods. Sheila Renee Rathy. Keyshawn Jarrell Yankaway. Peyton Elizabeth York. Jeremiah Baraka Zamboya. I messed that one up. The last one. Zayumba.
All right, we've got sound. Yeah, absolutely, it's the best time for beach balls. Guys, this is the time that you've been waiting for. Class of 2019, take your tassels and move them from the right side to the left, signifying your graduation. Want to thank you all again for being here for our graduation today. And regardless of what the weather is in the future, guys, I hope it's just like today, sunny and warm and celebrating. Thank everyone for being here, and thank for all our mothers in the audience. Have a great day.